Hi everybody. I'm here to make some of my family's favorite food, which are grape leaves. My grandparents were Albanian, and my grandmother, my nonna, was the first person who ever made grape leaves that I had. It's always been a family affair. You do it together, lots of hands fold the grape leaves and put them into a giant pot, and then we all eat it together for a wonderful meal or two. When we get grape leaves, we always get them in a jar, and it's really hard to get them out of the jar. But once you do, they'll come in some wrapped up packages, and so we always wash them. We rub them, we get some sort of water on them, and then we dab them dry, and we let them get a little dry before we actually make them. But there's lots of different ways to make grape leaves. One of our favorite ways is to make vegetarian grape leaves, and we fill them with a mixture of mushrooms and onions and tofu and rice and tomato, and the most important ingredient, lots and lots of mint. Here's Tessa stirring in some tomato paste with a mixture of mint and rice that's going to be part of what we use to make the grape leaves. Whoa. This is what it looks like when it's just about ready to fill. It looks really good, doesn't it? It's not that moist, and the rice is not cooked yet, so you have to remember it's going to get a lot thicker. One of the biggest, most important ingredients is mint, and you can smell the mint, and then you know that you have enough in there. And then we also put lemon zest in. This is how we roll a grape leaf. I get kind of a heaping teaspoon, maybe this is a big leaf, so I put more on there. But remember, they will expand when the rice fills with water, so you don't want to make them too tight. So then you just kind of roll them over like that, and then you roll them up like that, and that's a perfect grape leaf. And put it in the bottom of a pot. Ellie, are you gonna fill one too? Now, once you've filled the pan, and we put lots of lemon and sprayed it all over the grape leaves so they're nice and lemony, we fill it with chicken broth. And you can use any kind of broth you like, but that's what we use. And you try to bring it so that it really gets up to the top of the grape leaves. That's what's going to actually cook the rice and cook the grape leaves while they're stewing. Then once that's in there, you have to weight them down so you get a plate that can fit in the top of the grape leaves, and you put it on top and make sure that it's going to be able to weight them down and keep them from floating up when they're cooking. And then it's all set to cook the grape leaves. Now we're going to make the avgolemono, the lemon egg sauce that goes on top of the grape leaves. We've separated the eggs, and get the egg whites very stiff, and you have the yolks separate. And then we have lemon juice, approximately 1 lemon for every egg. So we're making about 3 eggs for this batch. And separately, we also have some more of the sauce, or the broth to put in it. So you start by adding the broth to the egg yolk, and you have to add it slowly so it doesn't get stringy. So you keep adding it until it's all in, beating the whole time. Once the broth and the egg yolks have been mixed together, you heat them very carefully over low heat till it gets to be about 160 degrees. You know it's ready when it's getting kind of thick and it sticks a little bit to the back of the spoon, and then you get ready to add add the thickened egg whites to it. So you drop them in and you stir them up, and you add the lemon juice at the very end. And of course you have to taste it. It's really lemony, it's great. When it's all ready, you put the sauce on top, and you serve it up, and you say good health to everyone. Fight on.